Right. Uh, Welcome back to another episode of Thinking Outside the Box podcast. I am your host, Zakoya, so this is my co-host, Zacchaeus. Today, we're going to talk about our conference final, conference championship breakdown, and our predictions, the all-star starters, um, the national championship, and whatever else I want to talk about. See how your day been going.
Man, it's been good. Been good. First week of school back. Not really too much work. It's been good.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Uh, the first thing, so the first thing we got is the Commanders at Eagles at 3:30. 3 o'clock on Fox. Uh, what is your breakdown?
So the first time they played, Jaden Daniels was dealing with a little rib injury, so most of his throws was off. Eagles was able to get some pressure, so and he just was inaccurate that day, and he was able to run the ball. Eagles just did what they needed to do. Then the second game, Jalen Hurts had. I mean, not Jalen Hurts did. He had an injury. I will say that. Kenny Pickett, they did, and the Eagles was able to force a lot of turnovers, which should have been led to more points. So the game really shouldn't have been close. But at the end of the day, Jalen Daniels did what he had to do. He had a crazy third down run. We ran past 4 or 5 Eagles on the way to getting a big first down late in the game, and then you had the Devontae Smith drop. And yeah, the Commanders had a lot of turnovers that day, but they were still able to win due to the Eagles' offense stalling out and Saquon after that 68-yard run really being shut down for the rest of the day, and the Devontae Smith drop. But for Sunday, like Jaden Daniels, he's had a historic run this season, probably the best rookie season for a quarterback ever, just due to the magnitude where they was predicted before the season, how people talked about him before the season. Many people had him ranked third, but he's by far been the the first best quarterback, and he should be the offensive rookie of the year. He's also been playing like a top 10 quarterback, and has helped lead this team Commanders to the playoffs when everybody had no expectations of them to get this far. But with that being said, the Eagles just the run game is just too unstoppable. Although there has been some trouble with the O line with Bethan and Jurgens, they still get some boom plays every time they play. Every time Saquon's playing, mainly it's been a couple times he's been slowed down, but most of the time it's been boom plays. Even Commander's second time, he had a lot of boom plays. So I really don't know. And everybody keeps saying step the box, step the box. What you think they talk about in film? We got to step the box. You got to play this gap. You got to be here at this when he get here, and he's just able to break off multiple big runs, which just breaks the heart of the defense. So, and another thing I want to talk about is how Jalen Hurts hasn't been playing that well. He has another injury that come up. They say he's progressing well, but he might be wearing a knee brace. So we have to see about that. AJ Brown has really been a no show. I don't know what's going on with that really. And yeah, it's just the defense still been they've been getting their style. Jalen Carter, Darius Slay played a super good game last game. Cooper DeJean, it's just the secondary. Zach Bond, he's been crazy, as we know, first team All Pro. So my prediction is I have the Eagles winning, just due to the running game. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop the running game. I think the Commanders' defense is just not good enough to get the key stops that they need on third downs. But I definitely see this being a closer game than people may have it. I see a 30-24 win for the Eagles. But if I say if Jalen Hurts do show more of the inconsistencies in there, like they find a way to get stops during in the run game, I could see an upset coming. But I won't. I'm not gonna go too far on that right now. I got the Eagles 30-24. Hopefully AJ Brown comes alive this game because he should be able to win his matchups 1-on-1 because it's gonna be people in the box. So, but I do have the Eagles 30-24. They too talented.
I will say this: Jaden Daniels, his legs block in this game. He killed us the second time when he was healthy. But the reason why I think the Eagles is going to win is because one thing, Sam Cosmi he tore his ACL in the last game, so that just leaves Jalen Carter willing on the inside against the backup guards, and we saw how Jalen Carter did last game, especially late game where we needed two big plays. He came back. He came with two huge plays back to back to help the Eagles beat the Rams. The Commanders they're gonna do what AK trying to do at the box, but as you can see, Jalen what he saw, what he sees is when the rounds they go on a 3-by-1, which means you do it into three linemen on the center's left side, and then they'll have one on his right side. And Jalen will check out whatever they call, and then check it through, and then Saquon hit his head on the goal. And then on the last one, Saquon told Jalen, "I got this." Hit on the ball, 78 yards later, he's gone to win. Brown, he has been a no-show in these playoffs. I do think he'll bounce back. And matchup against Ladder will be traveling with him. He had his way with him, including like 3 straight PI calls, a touchdown against him. And this was all with Kenny Pickett too. So even though Jalen Hurts his knee, he looked worse. I think even if they do end up somehow stopping Saquon, if all Jalen got to do is take care of the ball, give the ball to AJ Brown, AJ got to pick well, Smitty, those defense. Quinion gonna be back this game, so I would have no worries with our secondary. Curry, he did kill us the second time, but I think because he been doing like his whole playoff run, that they on. But I do think the Eagles are going to do a better job of the big plays Curry can get, and they're going to make Jennifer think he can dunk their way to score. And they haven't been able to run the ball either. And that's the Eagles are good at this. They also don't run up the pass too, but they didn't. If they could just contain him with his leg and make him pocket faster, like them the big plays. I see the Eagles score prediction probably 31-20. Um, I think they'll get to Jaden a couple of times and maybe force a turnover too. Cause he been clean playoffs. I've been forcing. And the next game, which is the last game, is at 6:30 on CBS/Paramount Plus. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. What's your breakdown? Who you have winning?
So I'm gonna just give a rundown what happened the first game. That The Bills actually gave the Chiefs their first like real loss because they did lose in Week 18, but we all know that all set the starters for rest. Um, just some key things. The Bills was 9 for 15 on third downs. Chiefs 5 for 10. They was able to dominate time of possession by almost 9 minutes. The Chiefs had two interceptions, and they had 6 penalties. Uh, and also in this game, James Cook was not able to run the ball. It was mainly Josh Allen able to use his legs and scramble some on third downs and just some as he had a rushing touchdown. The Bills was able to come out with a 30-21 victory, and they was able to take the dub. And since then, everybody has thinks they're the Super Bowl favorites because of that game and because of Josh Allen, how he's played all season long. With that being said, though, my just just to clarify, my preseason predictions for the season was Lions versus Chiefs. Obviously, as we seen, the Lions got upset by the Commanders, so that side of my bracket is cooked now. My prediction is cooked. Well, the winner is not cooked. I still have the Chiefs, so I'm going to stay with the Chiefs. Although the Bills have looked hot, I think they played a super good game uh, against the Ravens. The main problem, the concern I have is they couldn't in the third quarter. They could not stop the running out. Derrick Henry and Justice Hill was gashing them, but they was able to force a couple turn. They was able to force 3 turnovers, so that's a recipe to win. And they was able to get some kind of pressure. So yeah. So I'm going to take my prediction is the Chiefs because that's my Super Bowl prediction. I'm not just going to change up. But I actually do think there's keys for them to win. If they're able to stop the run like they did the first game, you got that. Don't let Allen beat you with his legs. That's going to be a killer for you. Make sure to get Travis Kelce involved bright and early in the game. Don't wait like you did against the Texans. He had over 100 yards. Looks like he's activated into playoff mode, but get him activated bright and early. And I wonder if they're going to. I think they should. I wonder if they're going to travel McDuffie with Shakir because Shakir has been crazy in the slot this season. And the last time he played, he was able to get some yards and stuff. So I think they should put McDuffie on that to limit his production. So I got a 27-30 classic last field goal Chiefs getting the field goal range, and they on the way to the Super Bowl to try to get that third in a row.
Well, my Super Bowl pick was also Kansas City and the Eagles. I'll stick to that. I do want the Bills to win, but for my Super Bowl, I'm KC. Um, KC weren't able to run the ball against the Texans. Really, what it was is Travis Kelce ate, and the Texans really couldn't get they scored with the mix, but other than that, they couldn't get nothing really going. I think Chiefs is they're gonna have to get pressure after Josh Allen because Josh Allen has been one of the least sacked quarterbacks in the league. And it's hard to get him now because he sits 5'2", 40, 250. Like you said, I would put McDuffie on Shakir because that's been Josh Allen number one target, and he's been going crazy. I think the Buffalo win, they'll have to get the game going against Josh Allen, and then I would hopefully get Amari Cooper going because he's been this season has been this has been probably definitely his best season of his career. But I think this could be a game where he can go off, do a couple big plays along with Kincaid and Austin Knox. But let me go with KC because I think Spags they gonna drop the picture in different ways. McDuffie gonna be with Shakir, but then Travis Kelsey's been in the playoffs his whole career. I don't see why that was top. Uh, DeAndre Hopkins, I think. Well, I think they should get him one too. One thing, like I said, they wasn't able to get the one thing going against the Texans. I think they could. I think because the Ravens, that's what gas them in the third quarter. The one thing with Derek Jones. So I think they could get Pacheco and Kareem Hunt going. Mahomes Kelsey's gonna be all over their career. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I got them winning. I'm gonna go 27-24.
Another thing that I forgot to mention, the Bills' run game should be a little bit better because Spencer Brown, I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe he was injured the first time they played, so they didn't have him. And I'm not gonna lie, like, that's been a surprise this whole season. He's been crazy elite in the run game, so them having him, he's gonna open up some holes, especially on the double teams. He gets the linebacker, and he does wash the lineman down. So, and I think this a game. I think this, you know, but for both sides, I think I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cold. So run game and tight ends. If you're able to get the run game and tight ends involved, I think you'll be able to win. And your quarterback has to be able to use their legs to create plays out of structure. It can't just be when the plays break down. It can't just be over. Got to be able to get out the pocket and make something happen. So this is gonna be a great weekend of football, and I just hope both games are close. I really just don't want no blowouts. So
Okay, so now we could go to our All-Star game thoughts. So for the Western Conference, we can start the West first. The two guards are Shea and Steph. The forwards and the center was LeBron, KD, and Jokic. How do you feel about that starting five?
now it's two different answers to this. Is this expected? Yes. I'm not gonna lie. Unless Curry, LeBron, KD, unless them three get injured or something, to where they missing a whole bunch of time, I think they're going to consistently be all stars and consistently be starters. Or unless the production just falls off a cliff, like out of the 20 points range, they're going to be starters for the rest of the career. However, I think KD should have been a starter. Jokic should have been a starter. Who else was it? KD should have been a starter.
Shea.
Jokic should have been a starter. Shea should have been a starter. Howard Curry, maybe. I still think he's been super good. It's harder because really don't have nobody else to create. You got Andrew Wiggins, but he's not really. It's not really somebody I want creating for real as my second best player. Um, but I think more consideration should have been with. Obviously, Luca would have been it, but he's hurt, so I understand that. But more consideration should have gone to either Kyrie or Anthony Edwards, and I would probably pick Kyrie over Ant just because the playmaking factor and when Luca has been injured, he's been able to keep the Mavericks just above water enough. Matter of fact, they just got done beating the Thunder yesterday, so they was able to get a big time win. So I would probably go. My starting five for the West would be SGA, Kyrie, KD, Jokic, and Wemby, Victor Wembanyama. I think those being the five best players in the West this for how the positions is. I think those been the top five players in the West this season.
Um, I think it just like I look at cause I understand Bron too, but I look at Bron stats. He averages 24, 8 and 9, 50, like 51, 49, 77 splits as a 4-year-old. That's crazy. And Lakers supposedly is the fifth seed in the West. He actually got the but Steph, it's just due to his team. How his team is constructed, but he has to do more at the age of 37. He's still shooting the ball at the elite level. Still playmaking. He still got the drive. I think he's still a dangerous player. But I think with him improving his 3-point shot, he has shooting 43% on 10 attempts, making 4.2 a game. That's just crazy. Like, they like to attack the basket, but him adding the three ball to his arsenal, that just makes it good. But he still have things to work on, like his off ball defense is still horrific. Him improving, I think, to be one of a top 10 player in this league one day. And with Wemby, I looked at his stats too. He's averaging like 24, 11, and 4 on with like 4 blocks, 2 steals. So I see why you were like KD has been good here. It's just the best game. Where it's from right now. I think almost like you said, Luka healthy. Would have been Luka and Shea. I think it's Ant-Man over there. Now, the Eastern Conference is where I have the Eastern Conference quarters is Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell at the 2 guards, Giannis, Tatum, and Trump as the 4th.
Like you, is my mic like good and stuff? Like it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Check yours because it's kind of like lagging. Like it's cutting out sometimes when you're talking. But while you fixing now, I'll go through my what I think about it. So as like you mentioned, Jalen Brunson, Mitchell in the backcourt, and then you got Giannis, Tatum, and Cat. Jalen Brunson, yes. Cat, yes. Giannis, yes. Tatum, yes. That's easy. Them 4 have been yes. That's easy. Donovan Mitchell is where I kind of I understand it because for me they're the 1 seed by far. They only have I don't even think they have 5 losses. They do they have 5, but I understand best player, best team starter, and he's been performing good. It's not like he's been just bad. Although it's probably not like how it was this point last season, he's still been performing good. So, like LaMelo, he's been playing super good, even though the efficiency is not that good. But he's missed games. The person I would, if I was to check out Donovan Mitchell, I would put Kate Cunningham. I would start Kate Cunningham aside Jalen Brunson. Although the turnover has been high and stuff like that, the way he's been able to create, I've seen numerous times him take over games, and he's not like a bad defender. Like he doesn't just get targeted repeatedly. Um, he's been the Pistons are actually like if it ended today, they will either be a playoff team or be in play-in. I forgot what the seedings are right now at this moment in time, but the fact that they're even that close with the talent they have on the team, the space they have Tim Hardaway, Tobias Harris. So I won't say the spacing is really bad, but you don't have Jaden Ivey, so it's a lot of Kate creating for others. And I just think it's been remarkable that he's been able to stay healthy, produce, average 24 a game, get multiple double-doubles, triple-doubles. So if I had to replace Donovan Mitchell, it would be for me. It would be Kate Cunningham, but I understand why Donovan Mitchell is a starter this year, so I'm not mad at it.
Was my mic better? Trying to
Yeah,
do- Okay. Yeah. Cat, Giannis, JT. I'm not. I don't have a problem with them. It's really with Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell. Well, not really Donovan Mitchell. Really just Jalen. I think I would put Cade over him because of the improvement they showed. He got the Pistons as the sixth seed right now, which is crazy. Pretty sure everybody had them as outside the play. But his playmaking has been next level this season. And whenever you want to take over a game, he can take over a game. Jalen Brunson, he's been fine. Let me see his numbers. He averaging 26, 7 assists, 49% from the field. Let me see. 39 from three, 82 from the free throw line. So he hasn't been bad. I would have gave the start spot to Cade Cunningham. LaMelo, yeah, he's averaging 30, whatever he's averaging, but his efficiency is bad and the points are terrible. He also missed some games too, so that's why they won't give him a start nod. But Donovan Mitchell, I understand. No one in the East right now. He's been playing. He took a back seat, and that's why the team has been as this is. He ain't got to go out there score 30, but he's still doing his thing. So my my gripe is just with Jalen Brunson. I would put Kate coming on this one.
that was
Yeah,
shocking. Ain't gonna lie, like, I thought you was gonna say something about Donovan Mitchell. You think Donovan Mitchell would play better than Jalen Brunson?
no, it's just I think with them being normal one seed and him, he made his game, he took a step back for the better of the team. So I have a problem with Donovan Mitchell. Uh, I guess we could talk about the national championship. So Ohio State, they won the championship against Notre Dame. They won the national championship 34-23. Um, they talked about Ohio State. They jumped on Notre Dame early in the game. Uh, other than Wally Leonard on the first drive for 46, they really could get this going into the second half where I felt like Ohio State took their foot off the gas and they made it a game. Uh, Jada Greathouse was torturing Ohio State, big play after big play after big play, and that's the game. But when they needed to stop, for some reason they ran bomb blitz against and had the corner. They had everybody else pressed, and the corner guarding Jeremiah Smith, 10 yards off the ball, and they just ran like bomb. The Ohio State, I mean, they team great team. He got NFL talent everywhere. Again, I thought they was gonna crumble in playoffs, but you see, beat they beat the brakes off UT, they beat the brakes off Oregon, uh, they beat Texas. Just the whole championship run. So yeah, I was very impressed with Ohio State did this season. They did lose the Oregon season, but that was due to some a little bit. They did lose the Michigan, but that Michigan was actually helping for next. They was like, okay, we can't win like this. Like we're gonna have to get Mike Smith now. We're gonna have to get pressure after the quarterback. No one to do that. They fought for him. The DBs played great throughout the whole playoff run. I like the Ohio State for this season.
All right, so my thoughts on the game. Obviously, after I seen them play, it was Oregon. I was like, they're going to win the whole thing, and no matter if it was Notre Dame, Penn State, Georgia, I thought they was going to win the whole game. The game just because they have, and it's been like this whole season. But towards the end of the season, I really realized even with the loss to Michigan, just a rivalry game for me that could go either way. Although it hasn't been going away lately, but I didn't look at it. Well, I kind of did look at it as a bad loss, but you got to think like they have real beef, so it shouldn't have been considered a bad loss, in my opinion. But however, well, yeah, because the state of Michigan team was not good. Like the quarterback was terrible. The running game, Mullings or whatever his name is, he did his work during the offseason stuff, came over, took over the running back one's job and did good this season. But other than that, it should have been really shut down the offense. But Ohio State did have multiple turnovers. So, well, not I don't think it was multiple, but they did have a turnover, which led to them losing. But back to the national championship game, I think seeing how many times they ran about Leonard first drive and they just wore him down. He was already gassed after the first possession. Like he ran the ball at least 5 times, or it's probably over that. But I think that was a lot of toe in his body early in the game, first possession. They was not able to get the run game with the running backs involved. Your best running back had 3 yards, 4 carries. Your second running back had 3 carries, 13 yards. But that's what happens when you get jumped on so quick. You you gotta pass. And just more another name. I just like the way they fought, especially Greenhouse. He's had a good playoffs. Even I'm pretty sure it was him that had the big catch against Penn State where he 1-on-1 made them foul and shook somebody out the safety in open field. And he continued to fight, get open, break tackles, fight through fight through contact during against these DBs in this game, even though they was down. So hopefully they get him a quarterback in the transfer portal, or they already have one on the roster that they like, so he can produce, and he should be an NFL talent. Um, what did I say? I like what Leonard did. I think he showed some fight, also some poise. He made a lot of throws when it was down. He only missed 9 throws on the whole game, so he was 22 or 31. So he's pretty efficient, no turnovers. So I like that from him. And I just think they kind of got down too early, too much too early. And with this team, even though they took their foot on the gas, it was low-key wraps once they got down big. Although I would say, this is a missed part of the game that people are going to forget, but that missed field goal really hurt because you down 15-31. You get that field goal. Now it's 18-31. They got another touchdown. Well, 6. They wouldn't have to go for 2. They'd be down 6. I think they got another stop. I don't remember this correctly. But if they did get another stop, boom, you got money drop to go win. Nope. Instead, you still need 16. You need 2 touchdowns, 2 field goal, 2-point conversions. So yeah, but Ohio State. Now I'm going to move over to the Ohio State side. They deserved it. Will Howard, he played elite this whole postseason, he's definitely gonna rise up some boards once everybody watches all his film, see how he throws at the combine stuff. Like he was 17 for 21. He didn't put the ball in harm's way. The only reason Notre Dame really was able to get back in his game kind of was because Emeka Bukum had that fumble, which gave him some decent field position, and they was able to do something with that. So if they don't have that, I think they run away with what the score says more. But just to go to Ohio State, Judkins had over 100 yards. He had the big 70-yard run, had 3 touchdowns, so very big day for him. He's rising up boards now. Trayvon Henderson went too bad, had 49 rushing yards. He's high. He's pretty high on boards. Just this whole team has a lot of NFL talent. I'm not gonna go through every single player. Meckham Bookham, he did his thing outside the fumble. I know he wished he had that bad, but they won a national championship. And just Jeremiah Smith, he just balled. Like his stats just jumped up crazy from after the Michigan game to the postseason. Just stats went through the roof. And like best wide receiver college football, should be best wide receiver next season and his junior season. Just crazy. And they still got Corner Tate, Brendan Ennis, so like they're gonna be loaded for next season. And then just this defense, them winning it is big for them, and it's big for Ryan Day too. People trying to criticize him because he couldn't beat Michigan, couldn't win the big game, but he was able to go through, get it done. I don't think if he lost this game, he would have been fired. It's just crazy. You make it to the national championship and not just get fired. I don't think that was true at all. But JT, Sonny Styles, Cody Simon, Caleb Downs, Tyler Williams, Denzel Burke, Lathan Larenson, Jack Sawyer, Jordan Hancock, Lorenzo Styles, Jermaine Matthews. It's just a lot of NFL talent on this team, and this is a well-deserved national championship. So that's all I have to say.
Okay, y'all. Whoever the one viewer is, if you want to give us some questions, then whatever comments, whatever, just go ahead. If not, we probably go end this live stream.
These Nuggets, a chance we could have.
I guess we can go ahead and end it.
Yeah, we can. The Sixers beating the Cavs right now, 126-129. The Cavs got a chance to tie the game up right now, though. Well, yeah, we can go ahead. Huh?
No. What Brown will do this weekend?
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. He has not really been good this playoffs. Like he had an easy back shoulder fade that he dropped. I don't know.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but I think he go off this game, especially with Marshall Lattimore. Every time we look at him, we see him as food. I think AJ Brown has a big game this week.
All right, y'all. Thanks. We're going to be ending off the show. Thanks for watching another episode, Thinking Outside the Box podcast, episode 9. Just to give a little recap, we talked about the NFL AFC NFC Championship. Who we thought was gonna win Super? No, we didn't do Super Bowl. We just thought our predictions on the games. Talked about the previous games and who we think gonna win, how they gonna win. We talked about All-Star starters, any gripes we had, if we agreed or not, who should have been in, should have been out, and and the
Well,
national championship breakdown and review, and just talk about both teams and how they perform. So that's gonna do it. It's gonna be it's a short episode today. Not really much we had on our mind, but them topics. So I'm Zacchaeus, and here's the host, Zaquarius Houston, and thank you for watching this episode. See y'all next time.